There is this, worry of not existing anymore. It feels like if you don't post it, you're not existing. And this is kind of stressing for many. But we have the luck that we've been through it all, and we can kind of control the stress, because it's like, okay, there is a real life out of it. We are talking about this generation that never sleeps, because it's always connected, always online, with that feeling of like, I gotta produce something, I gotta be visible, I gotta be, projected to the world, or I'm not gonna be anything if I am not seen. So we kind of started to think about this, and that's how we created the title. We thought about this generation of people that is always awake.
The last generation that has been able to live through both era, the analog and the digital virtual era. New generation, they started already with the phone, with the iPad, with all the connectivity, and so we have the pleasure also, had the advantage to being able to judge everything and put it in perspective, while the new generation, they only know this world, and so they're struggling. I can tell the new generation, they struggle as much as they have a lot of connectivity, availability, like they have 24 hours everything. But on the other hand, it's hard to get, when you are in front of a real relationship or a real thing to do, it's more hard because you didn't have to experience when we were younger, And so there's confusion around the new generations, which sometimes is for the better, actually, because it brings also some new changes that are positive. But sometimes it's also hard because obviously you're not prepared for it. So it was more a reflection over the old thing, and that's the generic theme of the Sleepless Empire album. Then obviously every song has a little bit of a different twist and different topic. But for us, it was important that's something we just realized, okay, we've seen it all, and we're noticing why the newer generation are more difficult on certain things,
It's something that we witnessed throughout the years, and is not just about the new generations. I mean, it's valid for all of us. We all have a different way to present ourselves and our jobs. We're more connected to the rest of the world, and it's great on one side, but on the other side, we always have this urge to create all the time, even when we don't want to, or we would love to take a break.
Or we have nothing to say.
There is this, worry of not existing anymore. It feels like if you don't post it, you're not existing. And this is kind of stressing for many. But we have the luck that we've been through it all, and we can kind of control the stress, because it's like, okay, there is a real life out of it.
I think also the pandemic has been accentuating this observation, even if we didn't want to talk about the pandemic on the album, on the lyrics, because we felt it as a very blank period that didn't give us any inspiration. That's why also it makes it longer to write a new full album. But we noticed for sure in that time, you notice how much people have felt alone, and have felt lonely, and that's something that we really noticed, because the fans were so grateful when we just did a live streaming for 1 hour once a week. They were already appreciating so much because they felt in company, they felt we could share something with other people. And we did also a live streaming show from Milan with an empty venue because of the restrictions. And we had people connecting from all over the world, writing. They could text us messages that we could see while we play or after we play. And so we see people from Peru, from Bolivia, from Japan, from America, from here. And it was great because they felt they were getting back together, and they were all in the same situation, no matter where you were living. So all this has also influenced, I think, the reflections about it.
Yeah, it's not a criticism. It's just a look at it all.